Hi everyone, my name is Peggy Ployhar and I'm the founder and CEO of SPED Homeschool, but also a member of the SPED Homeschool Review Crew. And we review various curriculums, and I have had the pleasure to be able to get my hands on visual circle math from Little Giant Steps Brain Sprints. And I just want to give you a review. Also know that I've already done an unboxing of this curriculum, so look for that video. There should be a description down in the description below. There should be a link for you, but that'll show you what's in the package. Now, I received the package of levels 1, 2, and 3. And the friend of mine who was helping me do this review, she put it in this nice binder. And so it comes already hole punched so that you can do that very easily, and then you can keep track of all the lessons. So I'm just going to dive in and tell you a little bit about how this program works. Just know that after reviewing it, it definitely is not a full math curriculum. This is something to help a child who's really struggling with math understanding, trying to get those abstract understanding of numbers and adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing in a more visual format, but without all the little pieces that some curriculums come with. That if you have a child with executive functioning skills, sometimes all those pieces get lost and it's really hard to keep track of. This is something that they can use as an accommodation however long they need it while they're doing math throughout their schooling history. And I found that I learned some things very similar to these concepts when I was younger, and I still use them today because I need that visual attachment to the math. And I took up through college calculus. So so just know, even if your child may be very gifted in understanding or doing mathematics, sometimes the concepts, they just need to be taught differently. So, and speaking about teaching differently, I want to show you in the beginning of what you get. Of course, there's a table of contents, but then Dr. Jambadel also goes through just what you need to know as a parent on how to teach this. So there's a lot of really good information on what you need to know, some helpful hints, and then you get into the different parts of the math instruction. Now, what's really great about the math instruction is that it is laid out for you, even what you have to say and what you should be pointing to, how to create the circles, and then go through the lesson to then show your child how all of that works. Now, another helpful hint with this, my friend Amber, who reviewed this with her children, she found that the spaces that they give you for problems are big. They tend to get smaller as you get into the more complex, more problems on a page. And there isn't a lot of room for children who have trouble writing the circles. So what she did is she transferred this to a whiteboard on the wall, and so her kids would get up and show the other their other siblings what they were doing, and ended up actually instructing each other and being excited about this learning math and gaining these concepts. So just a helpful hint on that as well. But so there's the laid out instruction again. And then what I also want to point out to you is these little dots right here. Those are ones that are done by the teacher. There's only one on this page, you see, that is done by the student. Why this is so important is because children learn by us putting things into them, not by us pulling things out of them. They need to learn the concept before they can use it. So they need to see it used in a lot of different ways before the concept will really stick. And so something that's very important in what Dr. Jambadel does with her curriculums, and you'll find this also in the rapid recall review that Dawn did for the same company, is that there's lots and lots of student input. And small amounts of student output. It takes the anxiety off your child and allows them to learn and to just know that, oh, I only have one problem. Mom has to do all these other 5. And that just goes into all these other concepts too. Drawing lines between the 10s and the 1s to separate those and to see those as different types of numbers. So she's got a lot of really visual concepts that you can use that they're so simple. They just require drawing a line or drawing a circle or just very quick, simple things. But visually, they connect to things in the brain and allow your child to learn them much easier and to retain them more too. So part 1 is all about addition, subtraction, even goes up to 3 number addition and subtraction. And then part 2 gets a little bit more complicated with that filling in the blanks, and then also starts to dive into the to simple division. And then finally in the 3rd section, there's much more complex math of long division and multiplication. So I encourage you, if you have a child that is just not getting the math concepts and you're about ready to pull your hair out, this is a very inexpensive way to see if that might work. To buy the section that you would use the most, or to buy all 3. One is $28, and to buy all 3 was listed at $88, but when I went to look, it was on sale for $71. So just know that this is a very inexpensive way to do visual math with your students. So I highly recommend Visual Circle Math from Little Giant Steps Brain Sprints. Check it out, and check out the written review also with the link that is down below in the description. Thanks, everybody.